Hey, what are you doing? Celebrating Dia de los Muertos. What? Dia de los Muertos, Day of the Dead. Oh, what's that? Let me show you! More than 500 years ago, when the Spanish conquistadors landed in what is now Mexico, they encountered natives practicing a ritual that seemed to mock death. It was a ritual the indigenous people had been practicing at least 3,000 years. A ritual Spaniards would try to unsuccessfully eradicate. Although the ritual has since been merged with the Catholic theology, it still maintains the basic principles of the Aztec ritual, such as the use of skulls. Today, people don wooden skull masks, called calicas, and dance in honor of their deceased relatives. The wooden skulls are also placed on altars that are dedicated to the dead. The Aztecs, and other Mesoamerican civilizations, kept skulls as trophies and displayed them during the ritual. The skulls were used to symbolize death and rebirth. The skulls were used to honor the dead, whom the Aztecs and other Mesoamerican civilizations believed came back to visit during the month-long ritual. Unlike the Spaniards, who viewed death as the end of life, the natives viewed it as a continuation of life. Instead of fearing death, they embraced it. To them, life was a dream, and only in death did they become truly awake. However, the Spaniards considered the ritual to be sacrilegious. They perceived the indigenous people to be barbaric and pagan. In their attempts to convert them to Catholicism, the Spaniards tried to kill the ritual. To make the ritual more Christian, the Spaniards moved it so it coincided with All Saints' Day and All Souls' Day, which are November 1st and 2nd. This is when it is celebrated today. Previously, it fell in the 9th month of the Aztec solar calendar, approximately at the beginning of August, and was celebrated for the entire month. The festivities were presided over by the goddess Mictacaccihuatl. The goddess known as the Lady of the Dead was believed to have died at birth. Wow! And that's not it either. Really? Let me tell you about traditions. It is common to have colorful adornments and lively reunions at family burial plots, the preparation of special foods, offerings laid out for the departed on commemorative altars, and religious rites that are likely to include noisy fireworks. In most localities, November 1st is set aside for remembrance of deceased infants and children, often referred to as angelitos. Those who have died as adults are honored on November 2nd. Graves are often decorated with intricate tissue paper cutouts called papel picado, elaborate wreaths, and crosses decorated with paper or silk flower candles, and votive lights, or fresh seasonal flowers. It is common practice to leave food out for those who have departed. Such food can include platters of rice, beans, chicken or meat in mole sauce, candied pumpkin or sweet potatoes, an assortment of breads, and edible goodies such as skulls, coffins, and other things made from sugar, chocolate, or amaranth seeds, and special baked goods, notably sugar-sweet rolls called pan de muerto. Beverages are also left out for the departed, such as bottles of beer or tequila, fresh water or coffee. All of these things are called ofrenda de muertos, or in English, offering to the dead. The spirits of the dead are expected to pay a holiday visit home, and should be provided with an enticing repast and adequate sustenance for the journey. Frequently, a wash basin and clean hand towels are provided so that the visiting souls can freshen up before they feed. The smell of burning copal and incense and the light of numerous candles are intended to help the departed find their way home. At the family burial plots in the local cemetery, relatives spruce up each gravesite. In rural villages, this may entail cutting down weeds that have sprouted up during the rainy season, as well as giving tombs a fresh coat of paint after making any needed structural repairs. The graves are then decorated according to the local customs. The tomb may be simply adorned by a cross formed of marigold petals, or elaborately embellished with colorful coronas, or wreaths, and fresh or artificial floral arrangements. In many areas, children's graves are festooned with brightly colored paper streamers. There even may be a mariachi band who lead a heartfelt sing-along. Local merchants set up provisional stands outside the cemetery's gates to sell food and drinks.
Whoa, you just blew my mind!
It truly is an amazing ritual.
It sure is!
It's astounding how it synthesizes pre-Hispanic culture with Spanish culture. And how it has come to define a country and its people.
That is astounding!
But, like any holiday, it has become commercialized to sell products.
Really?
Yes, I'll show you.